the Deadzone issue 2. We got a lot in this issue, but also
Yeah.
like it was very quick as well.
Yes, the first one felt extremely quick.
This one was also pretty quick.
Yes.
There's a lot of action.
Yes.
And some story, but like it's a lot of action during that story.
Yeah.
But basically, it starts off that they're in Portland, Oregon, which is just an absolute war zone. It's called Mutant City now, and it's this guy. We don't really know anything about him. He's like with, I'm assuming, his partner. I don't know what that was at the beginning.
Yeah.
But she's like, it's time.
She's like,
something.
She's like, it's over.
Or I don't know if like they broke up. It was very light, but he's like waiting out. He's just outside smoking a cigarette, and he gets invited to learn about his Lord and Savior, and handed a pamphlet, and it is the Church of Godzilla, which I was like, how much of Godzilla is going to be in this? But a lot. I mean, he's mentioned in the second issue, and when we get to see the Wanderer a little bit more, I definitely think there's some parallels there. But yeah, he gets recruited into a cult, if you want to say so. But we cut back to the Wanderer, and where we left off last issue, he had just seen two kaiju fighting, and a girl popped out, and he was like, huh, like, that's very weird.
Yeah.
Why is there a girl inside of a kaiju? And her name is Glasseater, and she's like, well, what about my brother? What about my brother? So then come coming out of the other kaiju is her brother, which I forgot what his name was. I'm awful with names. They're very weird.
Yeah, she's Glasseater and he's Runt.
Oh yeah, Runt. And they get boom. Runt gets a dart to the neck. Glasseater gets a dart to the neck.
And then
we see a sniper try to shoot the Wanderer. The needle just breaks because he's too strong. But then he gasses him, gets knocked out. The Wanderer wakes up in a basement, tied up with who might be his actual mom or the person who turned him into a mutant. We don't really know yet.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. And this person with this mask, they're like the leader of Mother A. She wears a Mothra mask too. I wouldn't really call it. It looks like it's got like the gas mask goggles, but it also it also kind of looks like a hockey mask though, like a Jason hockey mask.
I'm sure it's like made, like probably homemade. I got like Queen Bee type of vibes, like she's like the head of the hive type of thing. She's the head of the church.
Yeah.
That was kind of the feeling I got out of it. She was kind of like very vaguely lore dropping things.
Yeah.
That like the Wanderer doesn't remember too much about his pre-war life. He doesn't, but he has like glimpses. He doesn't remember her. She seems to know him, so
she
doesn't quite remember.
Well, she says, I've never seen anything quite like you. But yeah, she does seem like she's familiar with him.
Yeah, so we don't really quite know too much. We got some narration on the last page of the issue, which I thought was very interesting. But basically what happens is he's locked up, chained up in the basement. He's like, these chains aren't going to hold me. You don't want to see what I did to that last person who chained me up. And she's like, I don't need them to hold for long.
Yeah.
And then she goes upstairs. She starts her sermon. It looks like she has... Maybe they're doing some type of sacrifice of Runt and Glasseater. We didn't get too far into it.
But she also has like all this Kaisei energy that she's been storing.
Which I thought was interesting.
They're trying to use it to like... they're stockpiling. Like, they're trying to like draw Godzilla to them because he's like the savior.
Yeah. It's very interesting. I feel like a lot of this is going to be explained in like a future issue, maybe even the next issue, the issue after that. But what do we know? She's in the middle of her sermon. The Wanderer busts out. And I thought it was funny because a lot of this is taking perspective of the guy who got initiated into the cult, which I thought was pretty good too. Like just the way of writing it. But Wanderer pops out. He has he has like pants on, but he has like almost no clothes. He looks incredibly Godzilla like.
Yeah, he's got like, he's now have his spines up his back. He's like just raging now.
Yeah, he literally looks like a Godzilla human hybrid.
Yes.
Shout out to the end of Shin Godzilla. But so that could be his main mutation, and it could be the reason why she captured him or possibly created him, because this is the Church of Godzilla.
Yeah.
We don't know yet. But he's just tearing apart these churchgoers. We see the recruit guy. He's just like, he like doesn't even
He's
know
like,
what to
don't
think
kill
of
me.
this.
And then the mother A is like, bring the kids back to their cells. So they're kind of captive. That's the impression we get, is they're sort of prisoners.
Yeah.
They get dragged away, and Glasseater's like, I'm so hungry, and which is very odd. So they're kind of sounds like they're being starved, but it could be that she's hungry from turning into a kaiju too.
Yeah, like we don't know enough yet about these characters to really inform too much information about it. But the Wanderer does set them free, and kind of takes them with them. And this is where we kind of get the narration where we find out that he tells them that there's like altruistic reasons as to why he saved them.
Yeah.
But it seems like there's a personal reason that is going to be revealed in the future, and it's going to be revealed to the kids as well.
Yeah.
So interesting to see what the reasoning is.
Yeah. But Glasseater's, when she says she's hungry, she ends up biting one of the people that are taking it away. And, so basically the narration is saying that, like, he claimed that he would have done the same for anyone, that he returned to save them. But the narrator says that's false. In fact, the Wanderer had ignored the pleas of many helpless souls in the past. This was the Deadzone after all. And then they also said he claimed that the children, he had been certain someone would pay a reward for them, which was also a lie. Despite his secrecy, Runt and Glasseater would indeed learn the truth eventually about the Wanderer. I mean, we saw in the first issue that guy in the building that Godzilla attacked. I'm assuming that's him. He had a wife, and I think, did he have kids as well?
I don't know if he had kids.
I don't remember. I feel like
it was definitely him. I mean, it had to be, or else would they show it?
Yeah. But he like breaks out, and they show this like deep in the Deadzone area, and now it's like, looks almost like a forest. There's like flying kaiju that look like featherless birds, and like just flesh flying around eating worms, eyeless. This looks like it's going to be a really cool setting next issue. And the teases next issue is going to be a Kumonga issue, a Kumonga-ling attack. So that looks really cool. And I know issue 4 we're going to have a giantess, and issue 5 we're going to have Baragon, which is really cool. That's based off all the covers and everything that have come out. So we have some really cool issues coming up, some cool kaiju, new kaiju.
No, definitely.
And,
it's a cool series. It's a crazy concept, honestly, and it's working so far. So I'm down with it.
And the art's like so cool. Like there's like so much like little details in a lot of these frames. Like when she's doing the sermon, like you have the whole like tapestry of Godzilla in the background, the cracks on the wall. There's like a lot of little details. Even that first panel in the apartment with the guy that gets recruited, you can see all the stuff on the floor. Like there's a lot going on in all these like panels, and it's really cool art, and it's very well done. Like Pablo, you got Pablo Tunica on the art there, and I'm digging it. And even Starship Godzilla, man. I mean, I guess, should we get into that?